According to the CDC, in 2016, 37.8 million people were smokers. Of that 37.8 million people, 17.5% were males and 13.5% were females. Tobacco use usually starts during adolescence, and in each day in the United States, more than 3,200 youth aged 18 years or younger smoke their first cigarette. The youth are attracted to smoking due to many different factors. Some of these factors include social and physical environment, biological factors, and even personal factors.
Smoking is the leading cause of preventable death and leads to disease and disability as well as harms every organ in the body. Secondhand smoke is considered a form of pollution and has killed approximately 2,500,000 people since 1964, according to the CDC. In children, secondhand smoke causes asthma, respiratory infections, respiratory symptoms, ear infections, as well as greater risk for sudden infant death syndrome.
Smoking not only harms a person, but secondhand smoke harms children and adults, and the only way to fully protect non-smokers is to eliminate smoking in all homes, work sites, and public places. In order to reduce tobacco use, local program activities have been implemented nationally, statewide, and locally. Some programs include raised prices on tobacco products, prohibiting smoking in certain indoor and outdoor areas, use of social media and commercials to deter youth from smoking, policies and interventions at community levels to encourage tobacco-free lifestyles.
Here we begin the interview portion of our video where we interview smokers. Alrighty, so to start off the interview, what is your name?
Thomas.
What is your name?
My name's Sarah.
Sarah. What is your name?
Beleda.
And why did you start smoking?
I don't know. I just all my friends were standing just like out here, co-workers, just socialize.
Why did you start smoking?
Probably because my parents smoked.
It's an interesting one.
I thought they were just their side.
I was a very chunky adolescent. Killed the appetite.
Have you tried alternative forms of smoking?
I've never smoked cigarettes, just occasional cigar.
Yeah, I've tried vaping and the patch. So other than that,
And then how was that?
the patch sucked.
Like which ones?
Like vape.
And then how was that?
It didn't seem to help much.
Okay. Would you say that you're addicted
Yeah.
to smoking? Yeah?
Yeah, I wasn't being funny. I was just like,
So let's say we were to stop you smoking right here this instant. Do you think you would be affected?
Oh yeah.
In what ways?
I get really cranky.
So, according to the CDC, smoking leads to disease and disability, harms nearly every organ of the body, and can cause cancer, heart disease, stroke, lung diseases, diabetes, and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, which includes emphysema and chronic bronchitis. Smoking also increases risk for tuberculosis, certain eye diseases, and problems of the immune system, including rheumatoid arthritis. How do you feel about smoking after learning that?
I think I'm gonna quit.
A lot of things cause a lot of those same problems. So it's a comfortable situation to smoke. I do want to quit eventually, but right now it's just not in the cards.
I knew this.
You already knew it?
Yeah.
It's about secondhand smoke exposure. It contributes to approximately 41,000 deaths among non-smoking adults, 400 deaths in infants each year, and so secondhand smoke causes stroke, lung cancer, and coronary heart disease within these non-smoking adults and children. So the children who are exposed to secondhand smoke are at increased risk for sudden infant death syndrome, acute respiratory infections, middle ear disease, more severe asthma, respiratory systems, and slowed lung growth. After hearing about what you exhale amongst other people, how do you feel?
I was aware of it. I try not to smoke around non-smokers.
It hurts, to know that. But at the same time, a lot of things, foods, cars, pollution, all that causes the same stuff.
Well, it's their choice whether or not to bring their children around people who smoke. So, and they've stopped. People who smoke can't smoke in, buildings and stuff like that. And I agree with that.
So after hearing all of this information, do you think you'll consider stopping?
Yeah. I've quit before, so yeah.
Not right now.
Not right now, for sure.
No.
After hearing all of this, all that information, do you think you'll consider stopping smoking eventually, or?
I mean, not because of that, but yeah, I've actually spoken to my son about it. Yeah.
Okay, definitely. All right, yeah, that's all. I just want to
Oh,
thank
that
you
was
again
easy.
for your time. Yeah.